I want to talk to you, too, about these allegations that there are FISA orders that may have been aimed at Trump Tower in some way. There's been a lot of reporting out there. But the former director of national intelligence, Jim Clapper, this weekend said, I would have known about it. He says he outright denies it. There are reports, we haven't confirmed them, that the FBI director, Jim Comey, wants the Justice Department and others to go out and say, to shoot this stuff down and say it didn't happen. But if it happened, it could have been perfectly legal, if it happened.
Okay, so there's a lot of mixing of apples and oranges here. The FBI gets search warrants looking for evidence of crimes. It does not get search warrants looking for national security. The NSA gets FISA warrants looking for national security matters, not looking for evidence of crime.
And they're so much easier to get than the criminal warrants.
Of course, of course. Now, because of the unique interpretation of a Ronald Reagan executive order, 13222, known as 13222, and because of the language in the USA Freedom Act, the successor to much of the FISA law, NSA now has the ability to capture in real time the digital copies of everybody's phone calls, everybody, cell and landline, everybody's keystrokes, mobile device and
desktop.
Look out. Yes. All digital information going over fiber optics into the U.S., out of the U.S., or within the U.S. NSA works for the president. If the president asks for a transcribed copy of any of that, they'll give it to him. As well, the FISA statute says in it, notwithstanding all the rules above and below, the president of the United States can order surveillance on any person in the United States in conjunction with a certificate or a certification filed by the Attorney General.
Legally, but maybe not constitutionally.
In my view, it's profoundly unconstitutional, but it is legal because the statute says it.
Right, okay.
So think about this. If you're Barack Obama and you have the ability by making a phone call to hear what Donald Trump is saying, are you going to bother? Were you going to bother and try and get a warrant? Why would you get the warrant?
Yeah, his spokesperson has said he never ordered it. No one from the White House ordered it. But let me ask you a question. With all these legal frameworks in mind, could the current president now go and say, I want to see the FISA orders if they exist?
I don't know that FISA would give him the orders, but he could get them from NSA, not from FISA.
Okay.
FISA is the judiciary. It's a different branch of the government. But the NSA works for him. They're in the military. Anything he orders, they'll do.